Hey guys, how are ya? Hey, me and Big D hanging out here. Big D got a new haircut today. Wanted to show you guys his new haircut. Give him a thumbs up, Big D. Can you wave? All right. Cool. Well, I got a quick message for these guys, Big D. So, go play with your guys, man. So anyway, huge night tonight at the Mall of America. I know a bunch of you were there, and it was an epic night. We had a huge crowd. Obviously, there's a huge event coming up this weekend, boot camp. People are jacked. People are stoked. And I had a question for you. I was driving home thinking about all the people that, some of you maybe on this message right now, receiving this message. You signed up in World Ventures for some reason, and my questions for you are simple. Are you where you want to be in your life? I mean, are you on track to reach your goals and dreams? Are you fulfilled? I mean, are you growing as a person? Do you feel like you're contributing? I mean, when you were a kid, all the goals and dreams you had, are those coming true, or are you doing what a lot of people do, and that's living in a box, living in a 9-to-5 box and that you've created for yourself? If you really want to get out of that and you really want true financial freedom, I just want to talk to you a little bit about some of the things that need to happen, because the sad truth is most of you at an age just a little bit older than Big D, they put you on a yellow bus and they sent you off and I don't mean to be too blunt, but basically they indoctrinated you for 14,000 hours, and they taught you that you need to conform, and they taught you to bow down to authority, and they taught you that a lot of the people next to you, the other kids, are kind of stupid, and they taught you a lot of things that you didn't know you were being taught, and they taught you how to be a good employee, and taught you how to be ordered around by authority. And the last thing they wanted was you to be an entrepreneur and go compete with all the corporations and innovate and create. So they put you in a box, and a lot of you have stayed there for a long, long time. And I thank God every day that I had a mentor who pulled me out of that box, who woke me up and said, hey, you know what? There's a better way, and that's a way to build your own business and have leverage and create freedom in your life. And right, Big D? Be a big kid your whole life, right? And a lot of you bought into that system, and that's okay. If you're doing something you love and you feel rewarded, then by all means keep doing it. But I know a lot of you wanted out of that system, but what happens is you get started and you get off track, and life takes you off track. And there's an event happening that's so funny, and the reason I decided to make this video is I was chatting with a friend of mine today who is he's been in network marketing pretty much his whole life. He's been a business owner, and so his kids were all raised around network marketing. They went to seminars, they went to they listened to the tapes, they read the books, they were around people who were growing and developing. And his son is 26 years old now, got involved in network marketing 3 years ago, and he's $1 million earner. Not a millionaire. He makes $1 million. Him and his wife make $1 million annually. They're 26 years old. And see, my question for you is, what's different about them in the way they think and other people? And the answer is simple. It's funny. I was talking to the guy, and he said, it's funny because when he got started, he didn't have any of the normal doubts that people have when they get started. He didn't question the industry. He'd been raised on success principles. He understood network marketing, and it was just a no-brainer for him. And literally, because thoughts are things, and because he expected success, and he'd been around it his whole life, he became a millionaire in his mid-20s, $1 million earner in network marketing. And really, the only difference between him and you is right up here. It's those few inches between your two ears. It's your brain. It's your thoughts. It's what you think. It's your philosophy. And see, in order for you to change, hold on, Big D, let me talk to these guys quick. Okay, and then you can have a message at the end, bud, okay? It's your thoughts, guys. It's the way you've been conditioned, and it's your belief systems. It's your philosophies. See, in order for things to change, you need to change. You can't be the same person to get a different result. In order for things to get better, you need to get better. Your thoughts and your ideas need to get better. And see, the way you do that, the way this guy's son did it, is he grew up and he was around it. He was around millionaires, and he was around successful people, and he went to the seminars, and it just went in, guys. And see, you have an opportunity to change who you are and what your results are. And there's an event happening this weekend. It's called Boot Camp, and I'm going to be real blunt. It's $199, and if you don't have $199 to go to that, you need this event worse than you can imagine. And if you do have the money, but you're not where you want to be, my question to you is, if you keep doing what you've always done and falling into the same habits and the same whatever people do on weekends, you're going to keep getting what you've always got. And right now it's Tuesday, and I'm telling you, there's going to be people that come in, they see World Ventures on Thursday night, and they got to work on Friday, and they have all this stuff, and they'll sign up on Thursday night, and they'll be in Las Vegas. They'll get a plane ticket, and they'll be in Vegas. And some of you have known about it for months, and my question is for you, again, if you're not looking for anything big out of this, you're not looking for residual income, you're not looking for, you know, if you just want to go on vacation, then that's awesome. I'm not talking to you. But if you want to change your life and you're not going to boot camp this weekend, I'm here to tell you you're deluding yourself. You need to find a way for you, for your future. This is your future. This company is about to go through massive growth. You're on the you're 6 inches from gold, and you may not even know it. And some of you are going to make the biggest mistake of your life, and you're going to find an excuse. You know, that's the difference. Successful people find a way, and the reality is if you want to find a way, you'll find one, and if you want to make an excuse, you'll make one. But you can't have results and excuses at the same time, okay? So the bottom line is, guys, what I'm imploring you to do is if you're watching this message and you got someone in your team, how's your belly, buddy? And you got someone in your team who's not going to boot camp, I'm imploring you to contact them and have a personal conversation with them and send them this message and ask them, you know, why don't they think they're worth it? Why aren't you worth a couple $100 and a plane ticket? I mean, we're going to Vegas, guys. It's going to be a blast. But here's the deal, guys. If you're not there, you're just not all in, and you just can't expect to get the results that other people are going to get. They're going to pass you by. But most importantly for you, it's about you. It's about developing as a person for all aspects of your life. And that's what these weekends are designed to do, is immerse you in a situation, in a system around people who are, you know, they're winning at a very high level, not just in World Ventures, but in life. And that's who you need to be around. You know, the bottom line is you become who you hang out with. And until you change your thoughts and until you change your philosophy, nothing in your life is going to change. So what I'm recommending you do if you want to change your life is get online right now. Go to wveventreg.com. I don't know if they have any tickets left. If not, you can definitely find someone who you can get a ticket from. Where there's a will, there's a way. Get a flight. There's still cheap flights. Drive, fly, plane, train, automobile, whatever you do to get to Las Vegas this weekend, you got to get there because it's your life. And see, your life is going to pass you by like a blink of an eye, and you're either going to live with the pain of discipline and finding a way to overcome those obstacles now, or the pain of regret. When you see how big this thing gets, and you were here when we're only a little tiny $200 million company, I don't know what else you got going on in your life, but the idea to go out and create freedom in your life and to create freedom for other people and to allow people an opportunity to change themselves in their lives. I don't know what you got going that's bigger and better than that. But if you do, God bless you. If you don't, then you need to get to boot camp. You need to find a way, and you got to stop making excuses, because when you make excuses, you stay where you are. And it's only when you make the hard decisions and do the things that other people won't that you can get what other people don't. And that's what this is all about, guys, is developing as a person. And if you've been exposed to these ideas your whole life, you'd be a millionaire in 3 years. But a lot of you got baggage. You've been indoctrinated. Your upbringings, your schooling, your jobs. You've been put in a box. And boot camp is your opportunity to get out of that box. So you got two choices. You can stay in the box you've always been in. You can keep getting what you've been getting, or you can do something different. You can find a way to come to boot camp with us. I think you deserve it. I think you're worth it. I just hope you do, and I hope you make the right decision, and some of you at the last minute you decide to go, because it's going to be an absolutely amazing event. It'll help you in anything you do in your life, and I'm telling you, if you get around this long enough and you get the right seeds planted in your head, I believe that anything is possible. You could do whatever you wanted with your life if you choose to, but you got to start making different decisions and different choices. Hope this message will impact some of you, and hope you have a great evening. God bless.